Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another stream, ladies and gentlemen. You get me? This is your favorite stream of the week, the Tuesday Liverpool show. You get me? Because we have two Liverpool shows on Tuesday. Actually, I think you guys like the Friday one as well, you know? One of your favorite shows, you get me? I don't want to get in trouble with the Friday crew, innit? Pick up Jerry and the guys I know you're watching. Listen, everyone is loved. You know, because one of the members of the Friday crew is here as well. So, yeah. Anyway, make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're yet to do so. Every single one of you guys right here, right now, please hit the like button, subscribe. Keep getting involved in the chat. Keep letting me know your opinions. We have a lot of topics to discuss when it comes to Liverpool Football Club. You get me? Liverpool FC. I bought this from Mecca. Imagine they're selling Liverpool stuff in Mecca, you guys. We made it. We made it. I remember... You know how bad we were, like, from a global perspective? When I was in the UAE, I had to go to the city store to get my name printed on the back of my shirt. And there was nowhere that you can find a Liverpool shirt. I ordered it from the UK 10 years ago. No, not 10 years ago, 13 years ago. I ordered it from the UK all the way to the UAE. And then I had to go to the city store to get my name printed on the back. It's crazy, mate. It's crazy. We've actually, you know, we're a global institution now. Joining us first and foremost, speaking of global institution, guys, we're way too small for them. You get me? They're the global institution of the Liverpool fans. You get me? He's the global institution of the Liverpool fans. He works with comedians who have been on British Got Talent before. You get me? He works with James Redmond. He's worked with the elites. So, you know, he gives us an hour every week to spend with us peasants. So joining us on the channel is pound for pound the best Liverpool channel out there. Man, like Callum is in the building. Hi, Callum.
Yeah, it's going on, bro. You make it sound like I'm celebbing you. I'm not even a celeb, bro. You've got more subscribers than we have. You're more of a celeb than I am.
No, I don't have more subscribers than you.
I'm pretty sure you guys do. I think you might.
Who's you guys? This is Don Husam.
Your channel. Husam.
No, I don't have more channels than you, like subscribers than you.
I think you
I'm
might.
on 44.1k. How many are you on?
We're on 34. You got more than us.
There's no way. Actually,
I swear to God, bro. You're the celeb here.
Okay, that didn't work right there. That didn't work right there. Fairs. But the people already know the story, you know. You're getting called out everywhere at this point. Everywhere. You know, everywhere I go, they're like, when are you going on Kopish? I'm like, I don't know. Ask Callum. Ask Callum. Yeah, I'm sure. Joining us on the channel next, I think he's going to be my partner today because Matt is not here and he's the English version of myself. Me and him, emotional. And don't mention fitness or fatigue because we will both lose our shit. Joining us on the channel is the man, the myth, the legend. Jamie is in the building. Hi, Jamie. How are you?
Legend.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm here to make Tuesdays popular as well, I take it. That's what that's what I'm here for.
Big up, Jamie, man. Big up, Jamie. I'm telling you all right now, please don't mention the word fatigue. I beg you, he's going to lose it. If you say fatigue or tiredness, Jamie will lose it. We have run the least amount. We have rotated the most. Last time he lost it. I think was it K-Mac who brought it up? It was K-Mac. He was like, I love you, K-Mac. Work together all the time, but I'm sick and tired of this fatigue talk. I'm like, yo, like this fatigue talk is really getting to him. And last but not least, of course, you know, the biggest criminal in the entirety of the UK is in the building. Hi, Tom.
I want to argue one of those crimes on that list.
Which is it?
The Lavia one. I don't think that Lavia one's a crime now.
Oh my God, you're so shameless.
It's not a crime. It's not a crime.
The shame.
We've got Kraft
You are a shame.
We've got Kraft and Endo. They're better. They're better. They're better.
Oh, did you say Endo is better than Lavia?
Yes.
Oh, my Japanese warrior. Yeah.
But,
yeah.
Right. Where's Romeo Lavia's Carabao Cup?
Yeah, but that's because of Chelsea's bad training regime.
Oh, Chelsea's bad training regime. How about you just get stronger muscles, eh?
He played a whole season for Southampton, no injuries.
Ooh, Southampton. No, he got injured at Southampton as well. So you're a liar, Husam. You're a liar.
Oh,
There
wow,
we
he
go.
got injured for 3 games.
You've actually started the stream on smoke, Tom.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we always start.
Didn't even give
Anyway.
me a heads up, bro. Like,
Well, to be fair, I
You're about to say some wild shit. Just tell Callum before you get me. That's all.
the video distracted me because I wanted to ask a question first. You know, we got a new guest on the show, Jamie. Jamie,
Yes.
have you been on Kopish yet?
Yeah, I'm actually the 4th member of Kopish. So
Jamie's our Sami Zayn.
So Jamie's been on Kopish.
No.
When are we going on Kopish? It's nearly
Do you
February.
realize, literally, and I'm not even exaggerating. Let me tell you the people that have been on Kopish. So, Jamie, K-Mac, Jerry James, G, Ends, James Redmond, Redmond TV, the Anfield Rap, like every Liverpool content creator you can think of, except me and you.
Rap been on?
Have some shame and decorum. Callum Sanderson, have some shame. You know that they have been on.
Yeah, Gareth Roberts. It was Gareth Roberts, wasn't it?
Yeah, so that's the Anfield Rap, isn't it?
Yes,
Exactly.
it is.
So every single Liverpool content
I
creator.
mean,
Has Craig been on your channel?
who Anfield Agenda?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has been.
Back in
So
the
there you go.
day.
I'll tell you what, that makes it worse, Cal.
No, wait.
There you go,
Hey, Sam, technically you have been on the channel though.
FSG at debate, yeah.
Yeah, as a last minute sub, you're
But-
actually painful. You're so painful.
You were the
What you
Stephen
say,
Corker for
honestly.
Kopish. You were the deadline day signing to fill a position. That's all you were.
Yeah. You know what happened? I was at work. Rax messaged me. He's like, yo, the FSG out guy pulled out. Are you free? I'm like, okay, I'm free. I'll do it. And then I just hopped on and it's Kopish. Like, let's go. Okay, we're on Kopish. And 4 years later, I haven't been invited back on. I thought they hated me.
It's been 4 years.
Yeah.
Actually, Rax has been on Kopish as well.
Yeah, that has, yeah. Hold on, Tom.
Rax has been on
hold on.
Kopish.
I've
Tom,
never
Anyone in
been
the
on
chat knows Mike Das has been on Kopish. Is that true?
Maybe a call-in show. I don't know if he's actually
Call-in
done a show.
Yeah, calling show.
Hold on, Tom. You've never even done a call-in show.
No.
We're too big to call in.
Technically, Tom, that's on you because you call-in
That's
shows
on
for
me.
everyone.
Wow, you want Tom Little to call in? The level of disrespect to
No, I'm
Thomas
just
Little.
saying the call-in shows for everyone. And if you message
You
me,
want
Tom,
Tom Little to call. You want me and Tom to call in.
no,
Oh,
I'm just
he's
saying.
putting us in the Uncle Albert category. It's
No.
crazy. He's putting us with
Sam,
Cal Neto's
Sam,
army. He's
Sam,
putting
he-
us with Cal Neto's
he-
army. That's who he's
He-
putting us with.
he's put us in the Valve category.
Nah, he's
we're
putting us in the
we're in the
Bell
Valve
gang.
category.
Nah.
We have to call in.
I'm saying,
Wow.
Tom, you could have called in the past, and I'd have let you in if I
You
had
would let
known.
him in, like as if you're doing him a favor.
Ah,
By
thanks,
letting him
Cal.
in on our
Fucking hell.
college show. Wow,
I'm
thank you.
glad you did not to let
Cal.
you in.
Wow.
Cal, it's getting
Thank
worse.
God,
Cal.
Cal.
I can't win, can I? I'm just
No,
lost.
sorry.
Oh, you
I'm gonna
can,
say that. Oh,
you
yeah.
can. I'll be honest with you, you can. You can. You know how you can win? By scheduling a show this week. That's the only way.
All right, this week. All right, let's do this now then. Let's chop it up. Tomorrow, today we're doing a preview show. Tomorrow we've got the match. Thursday, I'm not sure what's going on yet because I might.
Oh.
I've
just
usually
like
got a
that
show
as
with
well.
Saeed on Thursday, and we've got a load of member stuff and all that to do.
Loads of member stuff.
Friday
Okay.
we've got our calling show in the evening.
Mm-hmm.
What you say?
Okay, so guys, let's ask the people. Guys, would you rather Kopish do a call-in show Friday or Husam X Tom Little on a Friday? Tell
No,
us.
we have to do the calling show. We're obligated to do that. We have to do that. But
Okay.
all right. So what about? Do you want it to be a live show or can it be a pre-record?
Pre-record.
Oh
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, no.
All right. So a live show then. A live show. I just thought I'd put. some
Oh
feelers out
my
there.
god! He wants us to do a pre-record, Tom, or a call-in. No!
Right.
Callum, no!
All right. Hold on. Let me look. What's the schedule for next week? What games have we got at Liverpool next week?
Do I need to send in super chats to get me comments read out on Kopish? Is that what I need? Fucking hell. I need to send my own money so I can have my TV on the Tuesday show read out my comments. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I need to send the super chat to get
Alright,
the comments read off.
What we say next Thursday, because we're not playing until Sunday next week, Plymouth. So we usually do our preview 48 hours in advance. Next
Mhm.
Thursday, boys. Tom, Don, what are you saying? Next Thursday. Are you
Just
pulling
me
up?
and him, yeah.
Yeah.
Not a call-in show. Not like,
Not-
hey,
not
join me
call-in.
like randomly. None of that stuff.
No, what are you saying?
What?
That-
What?
that-
You
it
mean,
should be good.
you mean next Thursday, the day
Yeah,
that we play
next week
Tottenham?
Thursday.
Yes.
Next week Thursday during the daytime. What are you saying?
During the daytime, I'm free at 5.
Ah, diva.
I'm sorry, I have weekly shows. I'm sorry, I have weekly
Wow.
shows. You call me a diva. It's been 4 years. 4 years and I'm the diva.
Five could actually work because I'd usually have Saeed's show and then maybe Dan Potts' show. So
Yeah,
we
they'll
say-
be done by then. Because Dan
Alright, so
Potts
should
and
we-
me run at the same time.
So you and Dan run. So should we say 5:30 then, or 5 is good for you?
Yeah, I'm cool. 5:30, no problem.
All right. Look, I'm going to
Schedule
show
it.
you something now.
Schedule it. Let's go.
So it's only taking
Wait.
until
No.
February
Don't
2025.
go anywhere. Stay there. Right there. Stay right there.
Oh, someone's snitching. Not to snitch, but
Nah.
Cal casually mentioned on Kopish that Bale dunks on Salah every minute of the day in big games like
no, I
finals.
didn't. No,
he
I
talks
don't
too
do that. No,
Where are we
Sam,
going?
Wow.
Hold on.
Where are we
hold on.
going with this?
Sam, we might need to. Do you want to be associated with a channel like that then? You slag off Mohammed
That's
Salah?
crazy. You're slagging off Mo.
Wow.
You're slagging off Mo.
So
Can
Cal's,
you
Cal's FSG in. Salah.
And and it's taking him 4 years to schedule a show with
No.
Husam.
So listen. I've just put in the WhatsApp group, me, Matt, and Drift. Boys, Tom and Sam next show next Thursday, 5 p.m. Boom. It's done.
Done. Okay, let's go. Make sure Drifty is there.
Only
Yeah?
taking until February 6th,
Make sure
2025.
Drifty is there. Because you know what's gonna happen. Let me tell you, me and Tom on this channel, we always argue, but on other channels, we're always together. Like we form this like us against the world bond. You know, it's like Salah and Mane. Like
It'll throw people off. It'll throw people
I'm
off.
gonna say I don't even know if I can imagine that. If I'm gonna be honest.
oh, we're so gonna go for Drifty in that stream as well. Oh, make sure Drifty's there, please. Make sure Drifty's there because that's gonna be an all-timer stream right there. You get
So basically, you're gonna
Mane. Comparing Mane to Salah, Drifty. I have no words, but I'll have a lot of words next
I
Thursday.
wasn't over. I did.
Have a lot of words next Thursday. Big up to you, my guy,
Oh,
Frankie
that was-
Fast Hands.
Oh, that was a Monty show, wasn't it? Did you see that then?
Yes, I did because it was someone.
What?
They kept sending it to me as well. People kept messaging me. He's like, "Yo, go watch Big Six Bands. Drifty is saying that Mane is better than Salah." Wallah, I got like seven messages on Snapchat. Like, go check. And I'm like, and then Enz did it on a Sunday.
Oh my god!
And then I went on Enz's stream, and for the last 6 minutes, I cooked the shit out of the debate. Completely cooked the crap out of the
Oh,
debate.
so End was saying Mane over Salah as well.
Yeah.
No, not Enz specifically, but he got 3 people who like thought Mane is better and 3 people who thought Salah is better, and we had
Okay. Big up Ends. I was meant to try and get on that show. and I couldn't in the end.
How's Mane better?
There is
I
no
don't know.
debate. Salah.
Yeah,
wins,
I agree. There is
you
no
know what I
debate.
mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Salah all day. Salah all day.
Ain't they the same age?
Yes, and one guy's
So
playing for Al
am
Nassr
I.
and failing at it to also, and the other guy is the top goal scorer and top assister in the Premier League, bro.
Yeah.
You know, but
what we're doing
yeah,
here.
it is what it is.
Sadio Mane, since the turn of 2020, has given me collectively 12 good months. Mohamed Salah's given me 3 bad months.
Yeah,
And we're trying to say it's a comparison? Come on, people.
yeah. Thank you. See, this is how me and he doesn't know this, but this is how we unite, isn't it? This is how we unite in front of the
Salah Mane stuff, which is reunite.
Yeah.
I don't think people understand that Mane was the least important of that front three.
I'm with
What, are you
Tom.
gonna deny that?
I
You're gonna talk
agree.
about you're gonna talk about the guy that made it all come together in Bobby Firmino.
No.
You're gonna say-
Bobby, well, for a start, everyone knows Bobby's my favorite out of the 3, but I don't think any of them are any less important than the other. I actually think they're all equally as important as each other, and I think that's what made them the best front 3 in the world, personally. Because I think you
Sit
take
up
any
and
piece.
Callum is back.
I'm not sitting on the fence. Sam.
You're
Yeah.
literally sitting on
No,
a fence that's
if you
connecting
take-
3 houses.
No,
And
because
you're like, I love you all.
it's a puzzle, isn't it? You take a piece of the puzzle out, it's not complete. It still looks nice, but it's not complete. I don't think those 3 would have worked well if one of the pieces weren't there. We've seen it. We've seen
they
when-
had great chemistry, 100%.
yeah,
they
we've
did.
seen when
I
one of
mean-
those weren't playing. Like,
Who got replaced? Who got replaced first?
Diogo, when we first
Mane
signed
got
Diogo
replaced
Jota,
first.
No,
actually.
no. Technically, it was Firmino because Jota.
No.
No, it was
No,
Mane.
because we signed Diaz while Mane was there.
we signed Jota first, and Jota started playing in centre forward. So much
No,
so that Klopp started playing
technically,
Bobby in
Jota
a
started,
10.
Jota started playing
Jota
off the left.
started left wing,
Sure.
technically.
No, he
actually.
started left wing at first, and then Atalanta game where he banged in a hat trick, he was actually started up front.
Yes, but that wasn't to replace Firmino. Firmino was injured.
Yes.
Yeah,
When
but
Firmino was back in, he was back
Firmino
in
was
the
the
lineup.
first one at danger of losing his spot.
Listen, Callum, we all know what happened.
No,
in the first
Firmino's
6
my
months.
favorite.
Listen, the
Everyone
first
knows
6
Bobby's my
The
favorite.
first 6 months of that season, Sadio Mane was doing his best impression of Marcus Rashford, and that's why we had to go buy Luis Diaz.
Hold on, the COVID season.
No, the what's it called? Quadruple charge season. First 6 months, he was dreadful on left.
Oh
wing.
yeah, he was.
He was, yeah. So that's why when we ended up signing Diaz, he had to move down the middle.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
anyway,
agree.
I don't want to debate this. Just bring me Drifty, and me and Tom will cook. Don't worry. Regardless, listen, 400 people in the building. Make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing, and please go subscribe to Tom Little. Go subscribe to the Matt One Show. Go subscribe to Kopish, the Sanderson Show, and Jamie Phillips Liverpool chats. They're all in the description. Just give them all a subscribe and show them all love, please. Now, let's talk about Liverpool this week. Callum, I'll start with you. Since we gegenpressed you, now we can let you, relax a little bit and talk about our club. Talk to me about, just Liverpool this week. Obviously, since we last spoke, we've beaten Lille and we've beaten Ipswich by 4-1. Talk to me.
Yeah, happy man. The Lille performance. I don't think we got out of gear too. To be honest, I think we kind of cruised the game. We scored, they scored, then we scored again pretty soon after and just kind of saw the game out. I don't think we were in any real danger of drawing or losing that game. The Ipswich game, again, I didn't think they'd make it easy for us, but we kind of made it look easy for ourselves. So Bosley doing what we all want him to do as a Liverpool fan, and that is hit them long range shots and just be that man who's making those late runs, similar to what Gerrard used to do when he played in the 10, or Lampard when he played for Chelsea, just wreak havoc and break defensive and midfield lines and do that. Then I think Gakpo showed again why he's nailed on for that left wing spot. He might not be the most active in the game, but when it comes to moments, apart from Mo Salah, he's the guy. And then Diaz, I don't think kind of covered himself in glory. Salah wasn't even fantastic, but Salah does what he does. He gets a goal. The midfield was brilliant. Grav and Mack are just on a level of their own at the moment when it comes to Premier League midfields. Virgil van Dijk, just graceful, best in the world. Like if you were to build a centre back in the lab, you'd base it off Virgil van Dijk. Kanate still not fully fit and still looking like a demon. Trent was outstanding. Robbo. Hold on, who started? Was it Robbo Simicas? Robbo, wasn't it? Robbo's still a bit up and down.
We won the game, it'd be Robbo, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, shots fired, Jamie Phillips. Yeah,
The only game we lost, Robertson started, fraud.
Robbo's still not at a level of kind of.
Simicas started the loss to Tottenham.
Simicas also started the Lille game as well, Tom.
Yeah, and we won.
We won
Hold that, mate.
Yeah, but we only won that 1-2-1. Robertson plays win 4-1.
True. But no,
You're comparing Lille to Ipswich. Can we stop?
Alisson with a good save in the game. I'm happy, man. Like, obviously, the perfect result would have been if Arsenal drew or lost, but obviously that wasn't going to happen with Wolves. We just need to do what we need to do. This is a massive weekend for us. If we get our 3 points and Arsenal don't get 3 points, then that puts the pressure and lands a lot of pressure on their doorstep. So hopefully that's what happens at the weekend. But yeah, all in all, very good week.
You know what I've noticed? There's no shouts for Kelleher to play anymore. That's a shock, ain't it? All you heard in the last few weeks, Kelleher's got to play. Alisson's finished.
Tell him, bro.
People had to go at me when I kept saying, no, you keep Alisson in the team as your best goalkeeper. Yeah, that's gone extremely quiet, ain't it? Yeah.
Tell him, bro.
Sounds like a lot of you are bums, man. Yeah, the Ipswich game was the most pleasing 90 minutes, I've seen since my honeymoon. You know what I mean?
90, J, yeah?
Yeah, all day, man, all day.
90,
Heavily drunk. No, it was so comfortable, man. It was good to see us score early against low block sides as well. And then just dominate the game from there. That's what I enjoyed. It was comfortable. I think one thing I will say about Arne Slot, I think he's mastered the low block thing with Liverpool. I think Klopp did as well, but the last 2 years of Klopp, you'd argue we struggled the most against low block sides. That's what a lot of people would tell you. I think with Slot...
Can I tell you what I think the nuclear weapon against low blocks is? Trent Alexander-Arnold. That's the nuclear weapon.
He keeps them on the right-hand side now, where I think last year with Klopp, and I don't think it was Klopp, I think it was more of a Linda's thing. He kept putting him so far into the middle of the pitch, you couldn't use Trent properly. So now he's keeping him on the right-hand side and freeing Trent up again. Yeah, that Ipswich game was comfy, man. I enjoyed it. It was a good win. I think it looks like we got our mojo back a little bit as well. So,
yep.
And now we're not just relying on Mo Salah to score goals either, which I'm really enjoying. Cody stepped up this year. Cody's doing really good. I've said it now for a while. Cody and Mo are similar kind of footballers. They're GA, not the same. Not obviously Salah's miles ahead, but you know what I mean. They're like GA players.
Of course. Direct wingers, basically.
Yeah, Gakpo can go missing sometimes in games like 80 minutes when he scored 2 goals. It's just sort of the way he plays, and that's why I prefer Cody over Diaz at that left wing position. And I think
I checked it. They actually have the same exact Premier League goals, which shocked me, to be honest. I thought Gakpo had more, but they both have 8.
But Gakpo spread his goals out, Don, whereas Diaz scores goals in bursts. So
he does. He does have like these purple patches where he just Let's hope he has a purple patch February, March. That would be beautiful.
No, true.
Second half the season, Diaz.
and I think Cody, I think Cody's got more technical ability on the crossing and shooting than Diaz as well, off that left-hand side. Cody has really mastered that, where he cuts inside and he crosses to the far post.
Gakpo's definitely a better crosser. 100%.
Yeah, I enjoy watching Cody play, to be fair.
Gakpo's just more efficient.
Yeah, he is.
He gets to his spot and he does what he wants pretty much every time. Whereas the other attackers, bar Jota, I'm not including Salah there, obviously. They're all a bit more live wires. Who
is Jota back, by the way, or
no? Joe Gomez is actually back before Jota. Joe Gomez in training.
I kept seeing people saying that in training. True? Is that true that he's back?
Yeah. Joe Gomez.
That's actually massive news because we need him. I can't lie to you.
That's brilliant news.
We actually have a lot of games. I'll be honest with you. We definitely need Joe Gomez. I won't even lie.
It would be Qantas look like the first time we had a good game all season. Joe Gomez back because I thought
Joe Gomez is back. But then Qantas can play against Plymouth. I'm not even like being disingenuous. Like
Gomez and Kwanzaa against Plymouth, perfect.
Perfect. Yeah.
I just think, look,
Sam, you said you were going to quit, bro.
I thought you were going to invite me on Kopish. 4 years.
I have.
Yeah, you just did. Now, what? Shall I quit on stream? Go ahead.
Yeah, quit now. Yeah, let that be your last one then.
To be fair, Sam, you've got until Feb 6th.
I'll quit smoking by the end of this year, inshallah.
God willing.
But yeah, Ipswich. I don't think I've seen a much more dominant display from Liverpool for a number of years. By the 85th minute, they'd had 1 shot. But in 85 minutes, they had 1, and that shot was a long-range effort from Amari Hutchinson, which took 2 deflections and rolled into the hands of Alisson. So it was worth about 0.001 XG or whatever it was. It was irrelevant. We absolutely snotted them. And what I liked most is, unlike in I know we scored early, so we didn't necessarily need to start the whole panic thing. But unlike in previous games, it happened against Brentford as well. When we're trying to attack and we're not getting that goal, and we're not scoring, we're not doing the thing that we used to do and what we didn't do at the start of the season against Forest, which is panic and revert type of lumping crosses into the box. We're sticking to the principles throughout the 90 minutes. And it seems like the players are starting to fully grasp the concepts. I said on a show yesterday, the first half of the season was Klopp football with an Arne Slot twist. And then we had the little wobble against United and Tottenham, where I said, I think Slot's trying to do something different now. And in the past 3 games, I've seen Arne Slot football with elements of Jurgen Klopp. It's more of what Arne Slot wants to do, but when the time calls for it, there's a Jurgen Klopp twist to it with the.
But did you
quick
see why I
transition.
defended Klopp so vehemently? I actually saw the stat yesterday. That's why when people say stuff like, "Oh, Klopp is like tactically inept and Slot changed us" and all this stuff, bro, the truth will eventually like be shown when it comes to like what Klopp actually was. I just hope we just don't have an injury crisis like we did last season.
Can
We
I
just
speak on
can't.
that?
Yeah, go on.
I don't think anyone thinks Klopp was tactically inept. Klopp, I'd say in his last 2 seasons, so that would have been the.
Have you met
first
Ryan?
season, first season Darwin came in. and then
Ryan
last
doesn't
season-
count. We are not using Ryan as a barometer. I don't want to talk about the messages he sent me this week. Fucking hell.
Shall I tell you what the issue was? Klopp took a step back from tactically being available as much.
Yeah.
Because he handed things over to Linders. Now, ultimately, that still falls at Klopp's feet because he's the manager. That's the first thing he should be doing as a Liverpool manager. But he obviously took on too many jobs and then thought, all right, I trust Linders with the club, so he's going to do all of that stuff. So I don't think Klopp was tactically poor. I think quite the opposite. But I don't think he's as good tactically as Slot. Whether Slot can maintain this remains to be seen because Klopp kept us at a level for a long, sustainable period. But I think as just a tactician, a pure tactician, I do think Slot is better than Klopp.
Yeah, I think all managers are different styles, aren't they? Like, Sir Alex Ferguson wasn't the greatest tactician in the world, but he was the greatest He was the greatest man manager in the world.
Carlos Queiroz, for example.
Yeah. You can get play. You know, Slot was Jurgen Klopp was arguably the best man manager in the world of football. You know, he could make anyone play and do whatever he wanted. You know, you'd want to run through a wall for him. But he's still obviously got tactical ability. All coaches got tactical ability. Where I think you look at Pep Guardiola, arguably the most technical coach ever. Yeah, but he would piss you off in 2 years. There's no doubt about it. Do you know what I mean? You'd get annoyed of him in 2 years, right? But with Slot, you can sell. You know, he's got that Dutch way about him. He's very technical, and he wants to implant his way. Now, can he motivate players? I'm hoping he can. We'll see that in the years to come, how his motivation is with players and how loved he is with them, but like Klopp was. But right now, he's doing a great job. I think what he's done as well the last couple of games, he's gone back to his basics as well. I think the way we've been playing recently, he's got rid of the double pivot and played more of a 4-2-4 at times, which, you know, or a 4-4-2, which ain't really worked for us. And that's why we've been a bit more open. But I think he's gone back to that double pivot now, and McAllister and Gravenberch are really just sitting there, you know. And I think Szoboszlai is the big one as well. You know, I think Szoboszlai has been.
Slot called him out at the start of the season, by the way. I hate when people go like, "Oh, where's your Szoboszlai criticism now?" Our own manager called him out at the start of the season. Yeah. He wanted more GA, and guess what? He's getting more GA. Good then, good because it helps us. Jamie said something at the start, and I'm so glad Jamie said it, not me, because it's always me that says this stuff. Thank God it's not just Salah scoring goals now. This is a good thing. This is not a bad thing. I don't want Mo to be responsible for 75% of our goals. That's a bad thing. That shows how great he is as an individual, but that shows how shit the others are. That's why I want the goals to be spread out as much as possible. Let Trent get one. Let then Szoboszlai get one. Let Gravenberch get one. McAllister get one. Diaz get 2. Gakpo get 2. Jota get 3. And then you win games of football and you end up winning. But we can't just rely on Salah 24/7. You just can't. Because if you just rely on one player, okay, if he has a bad game, we're dead then. Like Nottingham Forest at Anfield at the beginning of the season. You guys remember? He had a bad game, and that's it. Because he couldn't create, the whole team just stank, and we ended up losing the game 1-0. But then we need more games like this. But the Ipswich game, I actually think he played really well, but he played a different game. He played the entertainer game, you know? I was celebrating his dribbles. Because remember, it's about how football makes you feel. You know, and I would definitely pay to watch.
He fucked it by scoring. He fucked it by scoring. He should have.
Yeah, I was so annoyed. Did you see my goal reaction?
Don't score goals. Just dribble, man, and then when you cross it, make sure it misses everybody.
Yeah, but make sure it looks like it could have hit someone.
Yes. As long as exactly. He was having a really aesthetically pleasing game, and then he ruined it by scoring. I was so mad because he scored, because I was just like, why did you score, bro? Why? I'm not even joking. That was my honest reaction. Let me actually show you guys my reaction. Wait. Let me show you my reaction, because I was the whole watch along, I was just celebrating his dribbles. Literally. just to piss off, like, because I always have a bunch of Chelsea fans in my chat. So
Soboslai, Sobo.
right. Now here's the Salah goal. Watch.
Big up Hungary. Gakpo. Salah. Oh, he scored. Why did he score? He was making us feel so good with his dribbles. Why did Salah score? He was making us feel so amazing with his dribbles without scoring. He actually went on to score. Why did he score? Feelings we're getting from his dribbles were unbelievable. Nothing can equate to him dribbling. He got past like 10 players today. 10 dribbles completed, man. Why did he score? Now we can't say he had a good game because he scored. Oh, Liverpool are 3.
You're such a troll.
That was my reaction. You want to know why? Because it's always like, people always call out Salah for multiple different reasons, and he just like proves them wrong. That Ipswich left back, like, I don't even remember his name, but he can't go home.
Leif Davis is a good left back.
And he's been good this season, David, to be fair. Do you know what?
He wasn't good on Saturday.
Do you know, I get annoyed when people go about Salah, they can't take his fullback on no more and all this crap.
If you don't like yourself, who gonna like you, Lil Tims? You have to learn to like yourself.
Have to, man,
Yeah, but people think that he doesn't get past his fullback because
he does every game, Tom. Every game
He literally does every game.
But people think you only get past your fullback if you do step overs or nutmegs
or a rainbow flip.
In reality, Salah drops the shoulder, gets half a yard of space, and just out muscles the fullback.
And that's got
it's not pretty, but it's effective.
And you know what? I'd have 11 effective players over 11 pretty players.
I don't know if you guys got Kopish last night. We had a massive debate about this.
It's all about effectiveness. It's about winning games.
Yeah, I said this. Like, because they were talking about Neymar and all that. I fully went off on that.
I was there for it. Was that when you said who would you rather have, Anthony Gordon or Alan Saint-Maximin?
Yes, I was there as well.
Yeah, Anthony Gordon, obviously.
No, because when Matt trying to say, Alan Saint-Maximin, no. The man with about 3 goals is his best ever year.
Yeah. I checkmated Matt because he kept on going. I kept on saying, look, I prefer efficient players. And then I was like, but hold on, Matt. You said you wanted Gakpo instead of Diaz at the left wing. And that's where the debate started to go back onto my side. I was talk about gegenpress. Like, I couldn't even get past the back four. Like, Matt and Drift had me penned in. Couldn't even get past the back four. But it was rough.
I think with Neymar, here's the thing, and I'll say this even as a Salah fan. I think Neymar is a better footballer and has a much better career than Salah, in my opinion. He's a better player. But I will say, the one honest thing that I've always said, I think Salah at Liverpool has been better than Neymar at PSG. That's it. But when it comes to that's not even like a crazy opinion. But I think like Neymar, like Barcelona Neymar, that's just like, I'm sorry, that was just unbelievable. Like I don't think I've ever seen a Liverpool player ever hit those heights.
I said that last night. I said to them, I was like, if you're giving me Barcelona Neymar, I'm taking him over 99% of footballers.
Why is someone saying Lampard? Why is someone saying Lampard over Neymar?
All right, so this was the question I was asked yesterday.
Mad.
In a final, in the number 10 position, are you playing Neymar or Lampard? And I said it depends on the midfield they're playing with. If you've got a disciplined midfield, I'm playing Neymar. If you haven't got as much of a disciplined midfield, or I'm playing a slot system, I'm taking Lampard.
I'm just taking Lampard every day of the week. The man scored goals in big games. The man turned up in big games.
This is my answer to that question. Let's say we have Gravenberch, McAllister. I'm taking Neymar in the 10 ahead of.
I don't want to enjoy finals. I want to win finals.
No, but Neymar is not. No. We cannot disrespect Neymar. Neymar scored goals.
I'm not disrespecting Neymar, but Frank
Lampard.
Frank Lampard was a guy who would turn up and give you decisive moments in the big games.
So is Neymar.
Lampard scored more goals than Stevie, so would you have Lampard over Stevie?
We're talking about version. We're talking about best versions here, right? We're not saying PSG Neymar. We're saying Barca Neymar.
Yeah.
Barca Neymar in the 10. Are you mad? We would have beaten Madrid twice, by the way.
But Barca Neymar walks into every team.
Barcelona Neymar would have beaten Madrid twice. Even with the Karius mistake, we would have beaten them twice.
Barca Neymar didn't play the 10. He played left wing.
Exactly.
Yes, but I'm saying regardless whether it's left wing or 10, I'm taking Neymar all day.
Look, to be honest, I'm taking Messi over everyone. So
yeah, of course.
I
never saw it with Neymar. I'll be honest, I never really saw it with Neymar.
Neymar is, I think, the most
Never
overrated
started with
footballer
Neymar,
of
but
all
you saw
time.
with Nunes. That's crazy.
I think Neymar's the most overrated footballer of all time.
And I disagree with that, Jay.
No,
And
I think
and overrated don't mean he was crap. I think he was a class footballer, by the way.
Yeah.
But people put him up there as like one of the greats of all time, and I just don't think he is.
I
I
think
agree
he's
with
but he never
best
hit
player
that.
of our generation.
Mm.
I think he's
Sixth
number
best
6
player
in
in
our
our
generation.
generation.
I think it's Messi, Ronaldo, Luis Suarez. Sorry, not Luis Suarez. Messi, Ronaldo, Iniesta, because Iniesta I count as our generation. Xavi was old.
What's the cutoff for the generation then?
Generation is like probably like let's say from 2006, 7ish on to like 2018, 19, you know, something like this. So I'm gonna go Messi, Ronaldo. I'm gonna go third Iniesta. I'm gonna go fourth Suarez, fifth Modric, and then sixth Neymar. That's my honest rank.
See, and people say that I'm overreacting. Guys, I didn't say he weren't class. He just wouldn't be. I ain't got him. I don't rate him as high
If
as
we're
a
doing
lot of
from
people do.
2006 to 2018,
Like
And-
Gerard, Lampard would be the previous generation. You get it? Not this generation.
Gerrard and
yes,
Lampard still
but
kind of
Gerard's
in that.
prime was 08, and Lampard's prime was like 09ish.
Yeah,
Like,
but
their best
like
years
when people
came at that
say
point.
this, okay, when people say this
Neymar's
generation,
Neymar's pretty much entire career was in that time, but the best years of a lot of players who you'd class in the previous generation came in the back end of the 2000s.
Well, I could do it like this. In that Barcelona front three, he was the third best in that front three.
yeah, of course, but that's
Behind
because
Messi and Suarez,
But that's it's like Messi and Suarez, like
That's
that's
like
levels,
legends,
you know.
isn't it?
Like,
yeah.
of course.
If you're trying to define it by generation, I'm just going by that generation thing. I'd personally have Eto'o above him because I think what Eto'o done from 2006 to 2011 at both Barca and Inter is better than what Neymar done at Barca and PSG.
Shout out to
Yeah, but I
Russell.
think Eto'o is probably.
Ribery was
Ribery and Robin as well. Cooked the
I put
Bundesliga for
Eto'o
years.
as the second best striker that I've seen behind R9. No, sorry, third because I put Henry second. So I go R9
Of all
Henry.
time.
Like I've seen like my lifetime.
For me, Suarez. is
You
number
got
two.
Eto'o ahead of Suarez.
Yeah, Suarez.
Yeah,
is
I
number
do.
2 for me.
I put Suarez fourth.
Suarez
I go
for me-
R9. I go R9 Henry, Eto'o, Suarez.
No,
Actually, no.
I think Suarez is far better than Omri.
Suarez.
No,
is
sorry.
up-
I actually go
Suarez above Henry.
R9 Henry, Suarez, Eto'o. Yeah, Suarez, Eto'o.
Yeah,
Suarez second best to R9 in my opinion.
yeah.
Fair enough.
Suarez is the best number 9 I've seen in my generation. Apart
I
from
don't.
Arnold.
I can't stand the man, but Suarez. Remember, Ajax was, if I'm not mistaken, he won the league with Ajax.
Yes.
Won the league.
I actually matched the record only Van Basten had for goals and games ratio.
He was top goal scorer for Atletico Madrid.
At like mid 30s.
He was just operating on pure hatred then. He was only operating on pure hatred at that point. Just to spite Barca because they sold him. He pulled out one season out his arse.
No one comes close to R9 for me because I'm old enough to obviously.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, phenomenal.
And then, but the only other player that comes anywhere near it for me is at number 9 is Luis Suarez, man. And
He was-
You know, I
everyone
actually
predicts-
used R9 to
predicts-
destroy Enz's argument about Salah. Tell you how. He has people, I think, have this nostalgic thing where we act like the all-time greats were great for 90 minutes because
Yeah,
Enz's argument is Salah only turns up in a moment or two. I was like, okay, 2002 World Cup final. I watched it live. Before R9 scored those 2 goals, how many clear-cut chances did he miss? I give homework to the young generation. Go watch the highlights. He missed
3.
2 tap-ins and another easy chance. He
Yeah.
had like 3 clear-cut. I'm talking about like Nunes-esque misses, right? But then 2 moments, 2 goals, they win 2-0. When it comes to like moments and footballers, we need to stop acting, and I have to say the word acting, because even the best footballers of all time were not good for the whole 90 minutes.
Yeah, it's impossible.
Like,
they're not.
It's
No one-
quite literally impossible because you're gonna miss a pass, you're gonna miss a shot, you're gonna miss a chance. Like the greats, even Messi has had like bad like times, and then in a moment they win you a game, you know. And that's the thing when it comes to like
It's
the
their
greats.
impact. It's
you
their
know?
impact.
So that's the
It's-
thing.
it's their
Greats win
impact,
you
Husam.
games in moments. That's not a bad
Yes.
thing. I don't expect Salah at 32 years old to drop deep and collect the ball from right back and dribble past 8 players and blah, blah, blah. By the way, Ronaldinho didn't even do that every game. Like, I'm talking about the best dribbler ever I've ever seen. He didn't even do that every game.
Can I just
you know what else I'd have above Neymar? Kaka. I know he was a bit
Okay, you're
before.
doing too much now.
Injuries quite with him. AC Milan Kaka is one of the most. He's the player I feared most playing against Liverpool though.
My favorite ever footballer was Roberto Baggio. I'm an old bastard.
That's my brother's
That's my mom's favorite footballer.
He's my favorite ever footballer. But as an out-and-out striker that I've watched, I love Romario as well. He was quality, but Suarez, man, it weren't just his goals; it was the way he played. Like, if you want pretty on the eye, Luis Suarez dribbles past players. I don't think any footballer has nutmegged a footballer more in their life career than Luis Suarez. He dribbles past people. I think he's got one of the top 5 assists of all time as well.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
the man's just the ultimate footballer, and I love the guy, man.
Can I just address one comment in the chat? So, Enchanted Life Path. The reason I say I dislike Suarez, it's nothing to do with the fact that he played at Liverpool. I think it's common knowledge what Suarez did.
Yeah. It was a racist cannibal. I mean,
he also kind of disrespected Liverpool when he was leaving, and also kicked Robbo to injure him in the semi-final of a Champions League. So, I again fully think he's one of the best of all time and rate him as a footballer. I sit down and watch his compilations all day. I do not like the human being element of Luis Suarez. I think I'm entitled to that given what he did. So call me a fraud if you want being a Liverpool fan. I've been a Liverpool fan longer than Suarez was a Liverpool player. And so it is what it is, isn't it?
You're still a fraud, though.
Yeah. Obviously.
You know, also, I like David Villa. I wish Liverpool...
Same.
Yeah, but he never wanted to leave Spain, really, did he?
No, he wanted to come to Liverpool. We just had Hicks and Gillette at the time.
Guys, when David Villa played football, Tom was 3. So I don't know how he loved him at 3 years old. In nappies. He was in nappies.
Exactly. I went back and watched David Villa's
He went back and watched the tapes. You know who I wish we signed? Bobby Charlton. That's who I wish we signed. I just went back and watched the tapes. I wish we signed Puskas. I wish we signed Dino Zoff, Michel Platini. I should go on, Tom? Stop trying to act like a smartass. You never watched David Villa. Stop it.
Villa was special, man.
You are a kid. You don't even remember Valencia, David Villa. Stop it.
You remember Valencia, David Villa? Not very well. Because I remember Valencia.
Yeah, because you weren't even born yet. You were still a seaman. So how would you remember it?
Whoa.
Do you remember Raul Gonzalez Blanco?
I don't remember much of Raul.
Oh my God.
But Raul and David Villa are similar generation, you fraud.
Tom could literally be my son because I'm 20 years old.
He literally could be. Fact. Fact.
Wow. Tom Phillips.
I'm going to a list of the top scorers. Neymar only had 252 goals.
Here we go. GA
no, Tom, we can't say
bring the calculator out.
We can't say only.
I'm not. I don't want to, push argument, but I'm gonna just drop a funny little stat in there. Dirk Kuyt scored more goals in his career than Neymar.
Did he?
There's no way that's real.
According to transfer market. According to transfer market, Kuyt's got 260 and Neymar's got 252.
Was Dirk Kuyt's 80% of Dirk Kuyt's goals in Holland by any chance?
Hey, Dutch league is a very strong league. I'll have you know, we got some good players from there.
All right, son. Chill, son. Chill.
Great. I still.
I'll tell you what. I'm not going to say the guy who I've watched a lot because Husam would kill me, but Totti is another one that I went back and watched.
Totti? Oh, you're such a liar! You are such a liar! You're the biggest liar. Because, by the way, I was young even when Totti was. Totti was amazing, from 2002 to 2008, 9ish. Yeah. Even then, I didn't catch a lot of his career.
I never said I watched him live. I said I went back.
Tom, read Trudon's comment.
Where is it?
Trudon's comment. My days, man. Oh my days. Okay, let me just do these super chats before we move on and talk about transfers a little bit just before the transfer window ends and contracts and the typical
Transfers.
topics that we all love.
You really want to do that?
That'd be a quick one.
Yeah, short segment, but cool.
There is no such thing as a quick segment with us four, to be honest with you. It's impossible. Big up to every single one of you guys. Make sure you guys are like. So, guys, we went back and we're talking about Neymar and Tom's youth, and we're not even at 200 likes yet with 600 people in here. Have some shame. Honestly, it's just so shameful, the like count. How is Nunes scoring goals in 2025 and you still can't like the video? Close the live chat, like the video, you bunch of frauds. Cal's transfer.
Wow.
No, Andre. He's like, no, it counts wherever he goes.
You want to know why Bell was mad at you? Because you spoke about Kvaratskhelia. I think the fact that you just spoke about it made us not sign him. I'm all in.
I wish
I think the Cal transfer curse thing is real.
Yeah, do you know Kvaratskhelia agent showed Kvaratskhelia the Cal video? Like, can't go.
We need to do something.
This is your representation. You can't.
In the summer, we need to speak to Matt and Drifty. Tell them anytime we're linked to someone, speak on it alone. Until they're wearing a Liverpool shirt, bring Callum.
They've actually, behind the scenes, I've actually been banned from doing transfer shows by myself. I've been outvoted.
Yeah,
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Wow.
Jarell Hato was at Anfield and we're not going to sign him because of you. You know this? Because how many times you mentioned it? Because how many times you mentioned it? Oh, God. I know for a fact Mane, at least 3 years older than he claims. The Nawetan boys do that. El Hadji Diouf added at least 3 years as well. Hey, I mean, if he's actually 35 right now, maybe it makes sense why he fell off 4 years ago.
same with Fabinho. I swear we bought him when he was 30.
Yeah,
because he dropped off.
And we
so
sold him
quick.
when he was 30. Yeah, it's crazy.
yeah. Fab's drop off was crazy.
I can't lie to you, Redline Teranga. You're Senegalese, so maybe you know something that we don't. It's a possibility. I can't even lie.
Red line's 57. Is that what we're saying?
Possibly, 100%. Klopp ingrained a deep respect for the manager within the playing group, which definitely helped us start so quick as players blindly followed him.
Exactly.
Actually, I watched an inside training video, and this has been always shared on like Twitter and stuff, where Allison was like side-eyeing Slot in the first time, like they were eating, and then Slot was eating by himself and stuff. So I always mention this. I'm sure that he had to earn the respect of the players. I'll be honest with you.
Rightly so.
He had to earn the respect of the players, 100%.
He's had to earn it. I think there was a level of like base respect that the players will have had for him because he's the manager. But Jurgen Klopp had, in some cases, 8 years worth of respect built up, so it's not outlandish to say that he needed to build up a bit of rapport and respect with some of the senior players.
Did you see the video with Allison side-eyeing him when he was eating alone? Did you see that video?
I think Slot had to do that with the fans as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think he had to earn
it took a bit for the fans to fully buy into it. It was the Brighton game.
I bought into it directly, personally.
Yeah, I mean more so the atmosphere wise, because it's you compare the football that was being played to what people
it was the
have
Man U game for me.
No, but I'm on about so the style of football that Jurgen Klopp played was so frantic that it drew the fans in. Whereas, and then you go straight to, you know, a more controlled style, less frantic in the stadium. It took a little bit longer for the footballers to get the same adulation and respect. And I think the Brighton game was where people fully bought into it. And since then, it's been flying.
Yeah, he's a legend, man. He's a legend.
Listen, big up to Klopp, because he did say something at the start, which is, it's not what they say when you come, it's what you say when you leave. And it is true what he said, to be honest with you, because he didn't leave us in a mess at all. If he left us in a mess, Slot wouldn't have been able to
That's
do
probably one of the biggest things he's done.
Yeah, I have the same.
That's something none of the other greats done.
I have the same motto in life as well. I just usually throw 50 on the bed. You know what I mean?
Big up to Sharif, who says Hazard and Neymar argument same, Salah all day long. I don't think Hazard is even close to Neymar, to be honest with you. I don't think Hazard and Neymar is a conversation. I think Neymar is levels above Hazard, completely levels above Hazard. Like, I think they're in different categories.
Guys,
Guys, I tried to bypass it, innit? This is Jamie. I tried to bypass it. We accept it for we know Jamie's gonna say some wild shit, you know. We love. I tried to bypass it, move on. You get me, but there's nothing I can say now. Khalas, it's done. It's done.
I didn't see. I did not see that one.
Callum can't even be mad. I need one after that still.
You know what it is? His reaction. Callum's reaction trying to hold it in the corners what set me off more so.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I tried so hard, man. I really
The thing is, Cal can even envision it. That's not the thing.
Oh man. Oh Jay, you're different, man.
Big up to Calamantas who says if Mane was better than Salah, then why didn't Klopp build his attack around Mane instead of Salah? Because Mane was not
around Mane though. If you're building your attack around someone, you
he
don't
didn't
move
build
them
the
round.
attack around Mane or Salah. He built it around Firmino. That's
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Yeah, he even admitted it. The whole team's built around Bobby.
Yeah.
But even if you just want to be logical with it, if you're building a team around someone, you're not moving them around positions every other game. That's what Klopp done with Mane at points. He'd play on the right, he'd play on the left, he'd play in the middle. Versatility is good, yes. But when you're building a team around them, you put your best player in the best position.
Calamantas says Mane is better in physicality, dribbling. Salah is better in scoring.
Right. I'm sorry.
Relax. Canarius. This guy's Egyptian. He's on Salah's side. Relax. As you can see, EGP, Egyptian pounds. Let me read it. Yeah. Creating vision, passing, crossing, finishing. Can I just say one thing? I think Mane is better than Salah in only one trait: heading ability. That's it.
No, I think he's better in physicality. Mane didn't get bullied on the football pitch.
Mane was aggressive, wasn't he? He was aggressive.
He was, but so you can't push Salah. Like, okay, you can't.
No, Salah's strong, obviously, but in terms of, I'm talking about physicality. Like, if a defender's trying to really get at you, you're not doing that to Mane. Will literally like do what he has to do. Whereas I think Salah will kind of shy away sometimes and just beat you with his footballing ability. Whereas Mane will say, "All right, if you want to do the physical game, we'll
Mane used to elbow you."
Mane was about that life, man.
Okay, so he's better physically and in the air. Wow, the rest of it is all Salah for me.
Where's this notion come from that Mane's a better dribbler? By the way,
I don't think Mane's
he's better defensively than Salah as well.
I think it's
where are we going with this conversation? Are you just trying to add traits?
No. What I don't want it to come across that I've said Salah's clear of Mane, but Mane was a legend as well. Mane was fantastic. Like they would have, like Salah would have still achieved great things at Liverpool, but Mane obviously helped that as well.
I just got a message, by the way. You get me? And it's the same message here. Big up, Jenny. Yeah, there's snitches. Did you discuss the fact that Cal chose Mane over Salah in a final last night?
No, you didn't, Cal. You didn't.
No, you did not. Cal.
Wow, is this what Jenny? What are we doing there?
Cal, say you didn't.
Do you know what? I'm going to be honest. I said in a cup final, if I had to pick one or the other, I'd probably go Mane.
oh dear.
Wow, Jenny. I didn't even see Jenny's name in the chat yesterday. Did you just have spies, bro? Is this what we're doing now? Jenny
was just ghosting, man. She was just... Oh no.
I did, yeah.
Oh no.
You know, Callum, I want to say something. I think you're a great guy and everything, but you always, I think you just fall for the peer pressure.
Not even.
Peer pressure. Because you deep down, you don't believe that deep down.
No, all right. So if we're going to speak about just cup finals, Salah's performances in cup finals hasn't been that great.
Yes, they have been great.
They haven't been. All right, so 17.
Mane's ours.
Mane's been better than Salah's.
No, they haven't.
No, let's break it down.
Oh, 17, 18.
17, 18.
Matt did as well. Big up, Jenny.
He obviously come off injured, but when Salah came off injured, Mane was hands down our best player and got the goal in that game and hit the post in that game. I think we can all agree that.
Yeah,
no, but I think Salah was better in that final because as soon as he came off the pitch, we literally crumbled.
No, but that's because of the system. We had no one to replicate.
We completely dominated Real Madrid, by the way, literally till he got subbed off.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. But how many minutes did he play? What, 20?
So how can I say Salah was bad in that final?
I never said he was bad. I just said Mane was better. Mane was
disagree.
better. Salah
I
came off,
disagree
Mane was
completely.
better.
I think our dominant period was when Salah was on the pitch.
Yeah, but Mane played the full 90 and scored a goal, hit the post.
But
and
he
was
got
all
but he got injured by the dirtiest.
Husam,
But he didn't play.
let's give him this. Let's give him this. Mane scored.
Okay,
we'll
we'll
give him the
this.
benefit of the doubt.
Okay, we'll give him this.
18-19 Champions League final.
Salah scored.
Salah scored the penalty. Mane had a better game, though.
No, he did not.
What did
Mane
Mane
had a
do?
better
Mane
game.
did not have a good game in 18-19 final at all.
No one had a great game, but he had a better game than Salah in that cup final. He actually
No, he did not.
100% he did.
Salah even created the dangerous chance for Milner that just go to the post like this.
No,
I don't remember Mane doing a single thing in that final.
No. We're not going to do that. Mane created that chance because Mane received the ball in the center circle, dribbled past Christian Eriksen, stopped the ball, passed it to Milner, and then Milner shot with his left foot and that saved the post. If you don't believe me, let's go back and check the highlights right now.
He dribbled past Christian Eriksen.
He dribbled past Christian Eriksen in that game and set up for James Milner.
So you're using one logic for one game and
Mane won the penalty in that game as well.
Oh, you're the levels of shamelessness. You know that.
We're talking about stats and facts. He won the penalty, right?
Okay, you're saying Mane scored in the first final. Okay, Salah scored in the second. Logic consistent. He was better.
What second final?
I mean, Cal, I'm gonna be. I went and found the Milner clip. Technically speaking, Mohamed Salah plays the pass to James.
Yes.
Who did the work?
He got past Christian Eriksen. Have some shame.
He still did the work.
That layoff created the most dangerous chance in the second half.
Tom,
I knew Salah passed.
No, look at Tom's smirk. He knows I'm right. Go on, tell Husam I'm right, Tom. Go on, bro. Tell him.
Tom, if you turn on me on this debate, I'll never forgive you, ever. I'll be honest with you. This is the one debate you can never turn on me. I'll be honest with you.
Mane picks up the ball in the middle, beats Dele Alli, and then runs. He doesn't act. Does he beat Christian Eriksen?
He stops the ball.
Really
Then he
beat
beats
Eriksen. Jordan Henderson. Oh, he does end up beating Eriksen at the end. But Henderson does a run. But Salah then backs into Alderweireld, lays it off for Milner, and Milner drags it wide. So technically speaking, Salah created the chance.
Yeah, Salah created the chance. Salah was better in that game.
Oh, he wasn't better in that game.
Yes, he was. Mane didn't do anything the whole game.
I don't think either were great in that final, but I think Salah, by virtue of scoring, was better.
It was one of the worst Champions League finals of all time because there was a 3-week period between the end of the season in the Premier League and that game. But either way, Mane was slightly better than Salah in that game.
I disagree.
Disagree.
Salah's brilliant. Salah's brilliant, but in cup finals, his record ain't great.
Yeah, but our best player was, for me, Alisson in that game and Van Dijk. Those were the two best players.
You could look. Thierry Henry in finals was terrible, but Drogba was excellent.
Exactly. So you take all right. Scary. So who are you taking in the cup final, boys? Thierry Henry or Drogba?
In a final, I'm taking Drogba.
Why?
Okay, but I'll tell you why.
Far better footballer.
Here's the thing. Henry in 2006, Arsenal's biggest moment, passed the ball to Victor Valdez twice. Salah has never done that. Salah has never been one-on-one in a final and missed, ever.
But that's not. I'm not saying
Mane missed the better quadruple charge season. Mane missed the better chance.
To be fair, they both missed the one-on-one in that game, but Mane's was worse.
No, but I wouldn't call any of them one-on-one. But Mane missed the better chance.
Salah was put through one-on-one with the keeper and chipped it wide.
Salah created his own chances that game. Mane didn't. He really didn't. This is not a Mane agenda.
Mane missed the worst one that game when Mendy spilled it out and Mane's hit it at the keeper from 2 yards. That's the worst miss of the day. But Salah does miss a one-on-one in that game.
Hey, I'm taking Divock Origi over everyone in the final, so let's move. You know.
Listen, this is a whole debate by itself, but I'm standing on business. I'm taking Salah even in a final. I'll be honest.
I mean, Drogba's the better record, but I'd still.
I feel like Tom, you're starting to change your opinion on this now that we've had a bit of a discussion. Okay.
No, I'm not. So 17-18 is Mane, 18-19 is Salah.
Agreed.
And then we don't make a cup final in 1920. Don't make one in 2021. 21-22 is Carabao Cup is Salah, FA Cup is Mane, but both are the games where Mane was better than Salah. Salah's went off injured.
Yeah.
There's not been a 90-minute final.
That's not Mane's fault. Doesn't Kevin De Bruyne get slated by fans for coming off injured against Chelsea in the Champions League final?
No, but how can I do a fair measurement when one's played 20 minutes and the other one's played 90 or 120?
but how else can we judge it, bro? It's one game. If someone is able to play the game and
Yeah,
another's not,
and that's why we're not saying that Mane isn't. We're not
hold
giving
on.
Mane those games.
Hold
And,
on,
and,
wait,
when,
wait,
the,
wait.
and when the future
Wait,
and
wait.
when the when the
Wait.
glory of Senegal was resting
wait,
on Mane's shoulders, he had a penalty that was saved by Gabaski.
Yeah,
But
and
none
then
of you
also
even know
scored the
who he
winning
plays
penalty in the
for.
penalty shootout. Club World Cup final. Club World Cup final. Who gets the assist?
Mane,
Club
who got
World
played.
Cup final.
Ironically, Salah got played at the tournament. That tournament.
Who got the goal who got the assist in the final for Firmino's goal?
I think it was Mane.
Trent, wasn't it?
Sorry, European
It was,
Super
man.
Cup final against Chelsea. The game finished 2-2. Who got the
we
2
count-
goals for Liverpool?
We counting Super Cups.
It's
We're
a
counting
final,
Super-
right? It's a
Wow.
final, right?
Right, Community
Okay,
Shield.
so who was better in Community
Shield
Shield then, since
2019.
you're gonna go there?
No, but
Community
Community
Shield
Shield is
2019.
viewed as a friendly by most. By the way, I'm shameless. I take a Community Shield. I do the Arteta stuff here.
There we go. So we're taking 2019 Community Shield. Salah was better. 2020 Community Shield. Salah was better.
No,
22-23. Mane weren't even here, so Salah gets
Mane
it.
won it. So hold on. We just got to ignore the Super Cup final,
Yeah,
against Chelsea, the European Super Cup.
I didn't realize we were counting Super Cups.
I think Salah was better than Mane, even though Mane scored twice.
Behave, bro.
First one was literally a tap-in because it was all Firmino's work.
Yeah, and the second one was a shot into the.
I
top
thought you
corner.
guys don't care about GA. Salah dribbled past the fullback the whole game.
And so what? Mane wasn't doing anything as well, no?
Listen, Mane is a fantastic player, but Salah is just clear.
Husam, I could back you up until the point where you said the Salah was better than that cup final. The point where I'm gonna go, no.
Salah is the better player. With that, for me, that's not really a debate. In terms of cup finals, though, there's some people out there that I don't even rate that highly, but I'm taking in cup final situations because they just turn into different
better
people.
than the 21-22 Champions League final?
Oh,
Salah.
Stop it.
So then,
Salah.
if
Courtois
we're not,
turned into God mode,
if we're not counting one-off games and Super Cups, Salah wins it 3-2.
But how can you not count Super Cups, like Club World Cups?
Because they're one-off games.
Yeah, but they're finals.
But they're
Finals
one-off
are one-off game. Finals are one-off game as well.
No, you get to a final by winning all the games before that.
And you get to Club World Cup final and European Super Cup by winning the trophies.
Fine. If we're counting Super Cups, it's 3-3.
Yes. So it's a weak argument regardless.
No.
Big up to Scareface who says, I've been Turkey 5 times. Food's better everywhere else, Husam. Grey Top is king trolling cap on all of social media. Big up, Tom. Husam is the watch along goat. I appreciate you, Scareface. Thank you so much for the super chat, my brother. You get me. Big up to every single one of you guys for always showing us love. Listen, you're incredible guys, Scareface. And I do think Tom is a troll on social media a little bit. He doesn't take Twitter too seriously. Big up to Muhammad who says, a Greek club left us in an amazing position. Shame FSG and Co might just ruin all his hard work. Listen, we all listen. Except the guy bottom right who's FSG until the day he dies. All of us, we know we've called out the ownership on the BS. We're agreeing with you, my brother. When it comes to they have to back slot.
Can we just hold on? For anyone who's new and doesn't know me, can we just clear that up and say that as a joke? Because I don't want to be getting abused in my DMs and stuff.
Right.
But I thought you said that was AI, Cal.
Yeah, exactly. AI. So
if Moises Caicedo was holding up that Liverpool shirt, would you have backtracked on that statement?
Would I back what?
I mean, that's like asking if I'd met Beyonce before my wife, would I be married today? We don't know. I can't speak about the future.
Wow. Could you say that in front of her? I dare you.
Of course not, bro. She's in the other room.
Big up to my guy Frankie Fastas who says, Sam talking about side eyes when he kicked Slot in the chest when he first walked through the door. Shameless guys.
He hadn't even walked through the door by that point, people. He was still in Rotterdam.
I just had an emotional reaction. I wanted to see Xabi Alonso manage Liverpool and I was just upset in it. So it wasn't just about Slot. Whoever would have walked in, I would have said whoever walked in out. Like I was just so mad at the world because it just made sense for Xabi Alonso to be our manager. But I was just so upset, So yeah. Big up to Calamantas again. W's in the chat for Calamantas, man. Big up to you. We have the Egyptian massive watching us. Big up to you, Habibi. He says, and if the only reason Salah scores more than Mane is because he's selfish, as some weirdos say, then explain how Salah has more assists to Mane than Mane has to him. I made this argument on Ends Man TV, football with ends.
I did on Monty's show as well. I made the same argument.
Yes. You cannot say that Salah is selfish when Salah has literally created. By the way, I think actually Salah has the most. Mane's goals have the most assisted by is actually Salah.
I've never understood this selfish thing with Mo. Isn't every striker selfish?
That's what I was going to say. Mane and Salah is just as selfish as each other.
I don't get this.
This is just a forward instinct thing.
Yeah.
The only one in that front line that wasn't selfish was Bobby Firmino.
Yes. Yeah. And that's why
if Firmino would have been selfish as well, it wouldn't have worked.
And that's why it worked.
Yeah, exactly. Big up to Calamantas. And by the way, what he just said, I even mentioned regarding the AFCON thing, because people say stuff like, oh, Mane carried Senegal to AFCON. He did not. Edward Mendy.
Yeah.
You get me?
Koulibaly.
Diallo. Koulibaly. Kouyaté. You get me? Listen, Idris Ganagay. You got obviously himself. You had Ismail Assar, who was obviously at the time he was killing it for Watford. You had Keita Balde. It's Boulaye Dia. They had a complete team. For the people that don't know as well, just so everyone knows this. Before I'll say two things. The actual favorites to win the competition were Senegal, because that's had the strongest team. And I remember I was doing spaces. Tom remembers this pre-AFCON previewing it. I asked about 30 people, name your top 5 favorites for the competition. No one mentioned Egypt. Not a single person. People don't know this. I'm obviously from here. I watch AFCON all the time. I remember the days of Abu Treka, Giddo, Wa'il Goma, Sam Al Hadari. I can mention names no one even remembers, But I'll say this. Egypt had the league shut down for about 2-3 years, and they've had the worst generation of all time. Quite literally, this is the worst ever generation of Egyptian footballers. Quite literally the worst. So I think this is where they're struggling. And this is what he's saying. Salah's generation is the worst in Egypt's history. He dragged them to a World Cup and scored their only 2 goals at the tournament with an injured shoulder and reached 2 AFCON finals with them. It's funny because the whole Mane carried. Egypt had 4 goals the whole competition. Salah scored 2 of them and assisted the 3rd. They literally tried to scam their way to an AFCON by just winning on penalties.
Every single game went to fucking penalties.
But they got the new Egyptian king there in Mamouche, ain't they? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I still remember every game, bro. For the ones who remember the OGs in the chat, I used to do watch-alongs. I'm like, bro, this is so boring. They just put Salah at halfway line and they're like, long ball. Run,
didn't he play striker for Egypt as well?
Yeah, he did. He did in that competition. He did in that competition. So
that AFCON was the most.
And by the way, for the people that talk about clutchness and stuff, I'll remind you of something. In the quarterfinals, they were 1-0 down to Morocco. Salah scores and gets the assist in the AFCON to get them through 2-1 in extra time. So much for lack of clutch. Big up to you, Calamantas.
How many extra times was there in that tour? Every single game.
Every game they played extra time, bro. They just wanted to win on penalties, literally.
Every single game, I was just seeing Salah's going to extra time. Sitting there going, oh my God, he's going to come back with no legs.
Bro, Egypt did not go there with the intent of playing football. They did not. Seasons, Mane and Salah at Liverpool. 17-18 Salah, 18-19 Mane, 19-20 Mane. Quadruple charge Salah. First half Salah. I disagree with second half Mane. I think even second half Salah. They were equal in that. Overall, Salah developed his game. Mane fell off. No, I hear you. I think the problem that we have in this debate is Mane fell off a cliff and Salah just keeps getting better.
Well,
as a footballer.
Has Gangan got Mane as over Salah for the Champions League and Premier League seasons?
Yeah. 18-19. 18-19, I'd go Salah. 19-20, I'd go Mane.
Yeah, 19-20.
I can hear Mane 19-20, but even then, if we look
no, Tom, you can't say can't hear. It's reality. 19-20 Mane was better. I can't even lie.
No, I said I can hear it.
Do you know a mad stat?
Yes, but it's not a can hear thing. It's definite.
Do you know a mad stat that I didn't realise till the other day? That since Mo Salah's played in the Premier League, Harry Kane only outscored Mo Salah once in the Premier League. Do you know mad?
And it was 2021.
I want him to get the top goal scorer
I'm
this
pretty sure
season and
Salah
the
was only like
playmaker.
one or two goals behind him that season as well. Like Salah nearly won the Golden Boot despite having fucking Phillips.
What was the year they all won the Golden Boot? Like 4 players on the same goal.
18, 19.
18, 19, Salah, Mane, and Aubameyang, and then 21,
Mane only registered one assist in the league that season.
Mm-hmm.
But Salah is selfish. Wasn't 21-22 the year where Salah and Son won it?
Yep. They shared it in 21-22.
Who? Salah and Son?
Yeah.
Salah and Son. Son
But
had that.
the thing is,
I remember I remember Spurs were away at Norwich.
Yeah,
and
Son scored two.
Son was asking about Salah's goals.
I do agree with Gang and Deep though. First half of that quad chasing season, Salah was unreal. Second half, Mane was unreal that second half when he moved to.
But they had the same GA in the second half though. So how was one unreal and one's dead?
Salah weren't great in the second half. He was burnt out because they come back from AFCON. He was burnt out.
He came back from 120 minutes every fucking 3 days for 2 weeks.
He was burnt out. Remember the first game back from AFCON was Leicester. And Salah was on the bench, and we were thinking, "Oh, he ain't gonna come on." And Klopp threw him on, and we were just like, "Bro,
to be fair, he very nearly scored an absolute worldie that game.
Yeah,
If that had been in, he probably would have just.
I didn't need to play half those games.
I hear it.
But the thing is with that list, yes, on face value, but by Gag and Deep's thing, it's 2.5 seasons or 2.5 seasons. But look at the gap between them in both seasons. 18-19
was tight.
So close. 19-20 quite close. Mane's better. But Salah went a million miles away. I think Salah outscored him. 17-18, the gap is fucking whoosh.
Yeah,
Firmino's in between them. The gap is big. 2021, bang, gap's massive.
I can't lie. Yeah, he is right. The gaps were massive when Mane was really bad. I want to lie.
I
don't think Salah ever hit Mane bad levels ever.
No. Mane bad was a net negative on the football pitch.
First half of the season, quadruple charge. First half,
bad. He's really bad.
The levels that Salah hit, I don't think Mane has ever hit that.
That's not the worst.
We were talking. Let's be honest here. We were saying Salah should win Ballon d'Or at the time. We're talking about hat-trick at Old Trafford. We're talking about what he did against Watford, what he did against Man City. I don't think Mane ever hit that, like levels.
Mane never hit that level, no. But was that the year when Mane was going and looking for private doctors because he didn't understand why his legs were gone?
That was the year
he couldn't run. Was that the year before?
So,
and he couldn't
run.
There's
something that Mane the people never mention. And if Salah does it this season, you will see stream Endsman TV stream. Everyone starts streaming about it. Mane before a Champions League final said, "I am gonna talk about my future after the game." Now, had that been Salah that said that, I've all been on his neck because
I think Sadio Mane to people is more likable. I think that's what it is. I think he's more likable
because Salah is a bit arrogant.
Yeah, but Salah's arrogant in the right way because he's so good, so he can be arrogant. You know what I mean?
I don't think Salah's arrogant.
I think he is, but football arrogance, you know,
football arrogance, not personal arrogance.
Not like he's a TWAT. He's a football TWAT. You get me? So that's what I'm saying.
Mane had the benefit of being the first guy that came through the door, so everyone clung on to him because he was the first guy that came in who was good. Yeah.
I still don't think they liked each other either. But
and then Sadio Mane, obviously, Sadio Mane had so much PR because of James Redmond. Shout out James, I spoke to him as well. Sadio Mane, he's the best player in the world. Big up to him, man. He's the actual Scouser, by the way. Big up to Tampa Lion who says, hit the like button. Come on, people, it's free. Big up to you, Tampa Lion. Make sure you guys are listening to him and liking the video. Let's get 300 likes. That's our target. Let's just talk off the pitch activities a little bit. You get me? Contracts,
transfers, guys. How did we get on with the transfers? Any ins? Any outs?
I mean, it's literally the end of the January window, Tom.
Exactly. Why?
Can you stop disrespecting the audience? Okay, what do you want to talk about?
Why transfers?
What do you want to talk about?
No, not transfers.
What? Tell me.
Are Man City and Aston Villa the only two clubs that have done anything?
No, I think
like significant.
United are getting a left back, aren't they?
Yeah, but they ain't got through the door yet. So right now, as we speak, are they the only two clubs?
Tottenham bought that keeper as well, who decided to have a really good game against us and turned to fucking dog shit in every other game.
So no one's really done anything. apart from
He's
City.
fucking.
And then City played that defender they bought, and he looked like he would rather be anywhere else. It was mad.
Yeah. I think with us,
yeah.
though, we did need some business to get done.
Did we?
Do you know what? I'm going to keep saying it. People go come for me on this show as well. Fuck it. Look, Liverpool, for me, at this moment in time, have the best squad in the league. And I feel like we can still get through this season without buying anyone. Doesn't mean I don't think we should buy anyone. I think we should, but I think we can get through it. It's the summer, man. If this club don't move their gears and get something sorted this summer and get the players in for the cover that we need, I don't know where we're going to go. I really don't. But at this moment in time, I think we're the fittest team in the league physically, from a physical standpoint. I think we have the best squad in the league with the best depth.
Let's talk about fatigue and tiredness, Jamie.
Yeah, we ain't fatigued or tired at all, man. You can see it on the pitch. If there's players available, go and get them. Yeah, I've always said I like Ryan Shirky. Do we need Ryan Shirky? No, but he's so good at his age and he's so cheap. You should go and get him. You know, so I'm not saying we shouldn't buy anyone, but the summer needs to be big, man. The contracts need to be sorted and the summer needs to be big. Get the players in that we need in certain positions and get rid of some of
This contract thing, are you not worried, Jamie, just given the date?
I've always said it. They ain't going to be able to announce it till the end of the season for PR reasons. They're not going to be able to announce it. We're in the middle of a title hunt. They learnt their lessons from Jurgen Klopp last year. They're not going to make the same mistake. You know, if two players come out and say they've signed a new contract, or one player comes out and signs a new contract, we know what football fans are like. They go get on to the other two and go, "Why ain't you signed yet? I think you signed. What's going on here?" There'll be a bit of, you don't want that around the club right now. I think when the Premier League looks certain to be done, they'll come out and go, right, so-and-so staying or so-and-so leaving. Like you get breaking news. Unfortunately, Liverpool can't come to terms with Mo Salah. He'll be leaving the club at the end of the season, in like April the 30th. That will come out when, the end of the season's nigh. I just don't think they can do it for PR reasons right now. And it might sound nonsense, but I don't think they want to happen what happened last year when Klopp decided he was leaving and told the world. So
I think it's a weird spot to be in because
you're not going to let your teammates go.
No,
He's had his hand up. He's had his hand up for 10 minutes, and you're not going to let him talk.
I didn't realize we were in primary.
So much for team chemistry. You have really bad team chemistry. So Callum's been doing this for 10 minutes. You ain't even going to let him go. You keep talking. Go ahead.
I just didn't realize we were doing hands up like a G1.
Oh, that's actually a shot at Cal, not me.
I'll take it. Shall I tell you, Jay, even though what you said, I hear what you're saying. Shall I tell you why I do think it's vital we actually sign at least one player this window? Is because we will leave ourselves so much to do in the summer that I think it will be insurmountable. Because as things stand right now, I think Liverpool needs 3 players. I'm not saying we can just sign 3 players without selling. I'm saying we need to get rid of one of our left backs, maybe even both. We need to get rid of one or maybe 2 of our forwards, right? I think we need 3 players as it stands right now. We need a centre-back who can play left back. We need a left back and we need a centre midfielder. That's before any players are out the door. Now, I would say we need to upgrade on Núñez. So that's 4. If we lose Trent, Virgil, and Salah, which I think is a very real possibility, that leaves us with 7 players we need to replace in the squad. There is no way Liverpool are buying 7 players in the summer. Plus, Kelleher might be leaving. So that's 8 players because we're going to have to replace Kelleher. Well, no, maybe not Kelleher, actually, because Mama's coming. So 7 players. There's no way we're doing that in the summer. So if we were to get 1 or 2 players in now, then I think it relieves us. It relieves a lot of pressure in the summer. And I feel as though we sometimes leave too much to the summer, and that's the problem. So I do think it's actually vital we sign someone this month, personally.
Yeah, sorry, Cal. No, I agree. Look, that's why I said I think I would like one to come in this January. Just take I'd like a centre back to come in personally that can play that left back role as well. Because if you look at the way a lot of managers are playing now, a lot of managers are playing 3 centre backs and 1 full back. That's how a lot of people are starting to go now. And our left backs are dead. I'm not on this Superchats hype train like a lot of people are. But yeah, our left backs are dead food. So get a centre back in who can play in that left back area. Then you've done one job before the summer comes. But it all depends on these guys signing contracts. And I know everyone was just saying in the chat there, Jamie, you're talking crap about these contracts. Now, what I'm saying is they're our three best players. These are not anybody contracts. These are our three best players, Trent, Virgil, and Mo. If Mo and if it comes out the club and say Virgil or Mo signed contracts and Trent hasn't, Trent's getting hate now. Can you imagine the hate Trent will get if he's the one who hasn't signed a contract?
That United game sort of opened eyes to what could happen, because at least at the minute he's got plausible deniability and stuff. That there's a line that you can sit on where none of them have signed.
Plausible deniability.
Yeah,
you felt so good saying that. I know you. You felt so good. Like
I know my big words.
Plausible deniability. I'm gonna steal that.
But if it comes out that Salah and Van Dijk sign, it will just be a pressure cooker on Trent for the last 3 months of the season, and he's not the greatest at handling pressure from the fan base at the best of times.
That's why I said it's a PR thing. I don't agree with it. That's why.
I also think like the amount of ex-pros, and look, they might know stuff going on in the club, they might not, but the amount of ex-Liverpool players who've come out and said that they think one or two have been done already. I don't think you have this much smoke without a little bit of substance to it. I think that stuff might be done, but I can see what Jamie's saying in the sense of
Do you guys really think this is PR? Because Van Dijk even said like it hasn't been sorted yet. So how can it be PR?
Well, he did say
if Van Dijk said, but then if Van Dijk says it's sorted, we're at the same point again, where it's
there's been no progress.
Okay. That's the part.
Here's the thing with the PR argument. I used to agree with the PR. I used to agree with the PR stuff. I just don't think this is the case anymore.
Yeah, if they'd signed, there'd be no reason for them to both come out and be like, no progress has been made. And this might be my last season at Liverpool, and they'd just be like, oh, we'll see how things go.
Van Dijk been posting black and white pictures, hella like emotional.
Yeah, but Van Dijk always does that, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, but it was never
Salah thinks he's being cryptic. He's just being blatant with it. He posted a picture of him, Trent, and Virgil for no reason.
That's not cryptic. That's blatant.
Yeah,
I think I agree with it. I don't want it to be the way it is. I'm just feeling. I feel like the club are not going to announce anything till all three of them sign. I really don't. I just don't think they're going to announce anything because.
But what if all three of them don't want to sign, Jamie? Then what happens?
And if all three don't sign, they will tell us when we've won the title or nearly won the title, when it looks like we're about to win the title. That's when they'll break the news to us. I don't think they're going to break the news to us on the 31st of January. Go, right, Salah and Trent are all leaving at the end of the season, like the Jurgen Klopp interview. Can you imagine the disaster that would be on everyone? You know, people at the club, the fan base,
it would overshadow the last 3 months.
Every press conference Slot will get will just be about that. It won't be about any game or anything. So I don't think the club, unless you do it at the beginning of the season, which they didn't have time to do because they were new. So it's not. I don't blame them for the beginning of the season part. But where we are now, they just can't legitimately do it. They have to wait till the end of the season, and I think that's what they will do. They will either tell us towards the end of April, something like that, they're either staying or they're leaving. Personally. Because that's when it's easier to do it.
I think most people would agree that probably Van Dijk stays and Salah stays and Trent leaves. Most people think that way. Me personally.
What's everyone basing that on though?
Okay, I'll tell you what it is for me. And I've always maintained this logic. It's just who the football club calling him is. And I understand Tom's logic, which is for a Scouser, the biggest club is Liverpool. I understand, but it's just the allure of Real Madrid. It's just who they are.
I'll rephrase the question. What makes you so sure that Virgil and Salah will stay?
Because if they fuck that up, then I think they know that they lose the fans.
All right, so fair enough. But
even the ones on their side, they will lose.
When have we known FSG to give big contracts to anyone 30 and above?
James Milner.
I mean, wasn't Salah 30?
Klopp was there to be fair in those ones.
You know the weird thing is, we signed Milner as a free agent when he was 30.
29, we signed him.
Yeah, but he was 30 that season.
How old was Salah when he signed the contract?
29.
Was he?
Yeah.
Last one, yes, 29.
Or is he 20? Yeah, 28 or 29.
Yeah, because
29.
yeah, and they gave him a big deal at 29. This is why I don't actually always believe this argument about we
Was
don't
he?
give certain players,
Yeah.
because we gave Milner a new contract in his 30s. I know he took a pay cut, but he had a new contract in his 30s. I literally
He was Salah was 30 when he signed his last contract.
He's 29, bro.
No,
was
he's
30.
29. Just do the math. Yeah, how old is
I
Salah
have
now?
done the math. Right, okay. Are you ready? Mohamed Salah signed his last contract on July 3rd, 2022. Salah was born on the 15th of June, 1992.
so he was just 30.
So July would be 30. He turned 30 by the
This
time
is-
he got offered 350
You're
grand.
the levels of
He's
shamelessness.
30. I'm almost certain he's 29 because when the reports come out, it's 29. They were saying.
Yeah, but he signed it just after his.
It was
30th
announced
birthday.
when he was 30.
Yeah.
So this is what Callum's talking about when he's talking about the cryptic thing. You think all three of them want to stay just because Salah posted all three?
I
I
all
think
three
that's
want to
more
stay.
like Salah saying, sign us.
Right, I'm going to say the thing on Trent. Yeah, this thing. I don't think Trent wants to leave the football club. I don't.
Neither
think he
do
wants-
I. It's an
I don't
ambition.
I don't think he wants to go to Real Madrid either. He just wants to see if Virgil or Mo is staying. That's all he's doing.
Yeah, it's
and-
ambition.
And it's the same with Kanate. Kanate wants Virgil to stay. He wants to play with Virgil van Dijk. So he's waiting Virgil to sign so he signs. With Mo, I don't think the ambition thing's the same with Mo. I just think Mo wants to stay at Liverpool and retire at Liverpool. Personally, I think that's the difference with Mo. And he wants to break records and he wants to do it at Liverpool Football Club. So I've never been in this belief that we don't want to sign players in the 30. What we don't do, we look at people, we look at players, and if we think their legs are going, we want to let them go, which is why Michael Edwards did not want to give Jordan Henderson a new contract, because he thought he hasn't got much more time playing for us at this level with the way we play. I need to move him on, get fresher legs in there.
We were going to get Bruno Guimaraes if we just didn't fucking offer Jordan
So,
Henderson a new contract.
So that's what I think we do. We are looking at the players' physical, the way they are. I look at Virgil van Dijk and like he's 33 going on 34. Is there a better 33 or 34-year-old defender in world football? No, there ain't. Does he play like a 34-year-old? No, he plays still like he's in his 20s.
I don't know if he's read in Graham's book, but he says in his book one of the last things he done for the football club was doing the analytics to figure out whether Mohamed Salah was worth his last contract. And they do it by like trying to project based on numbers and stats and physical stuff at what point the drop-off's going to come. And with Salah, he was expected to keep performing at the very top level for 6 years.
Yeah, which
To
is
me,
why
nothing. If anything, the way he's playing now in this system has even prolonged that further because he's doing less running and he's doing less pressing and he's doing less intense work. Therefore, if we're doing the same thing again, which is putting the numbers and the analytics through the system, I don't see why he wouldn't get a new deal off that.
Your logic is so flawed and shit. Fans should just enjoy. No, fans should not just enjoy. Fans should also call out if they see something wrong.
I thought you were speaking to Tom for a second. I was like,
I know, fucking hell. I
No,
don't know.
I was speaking to the wrong.
Tom's spot on just then.
No, I'm talking about that guy saying, "Oh, we should just enjoy." No, who says who we should just enjoy? Says who we should just enjoy. We should call out the club if we see something wrong.
we worry about everything because we're fans.
Yeah,
So,
no,
like,
but these three specifically, Jamie, like
Yeah.
we're looking at it
they're
logically.
our
even
three
from a
best
money-
players. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. How much is it going to cost us to replace these guys?
Well, you
Like,
can't. You can't. Look, any club. I don't care who you are financially. You might be the richest in the world. If you lose your three best players, that make your team do what they do, it don't matter financially. You see, even if you're the richest, it's still very hard to go again when you lose that caliber of player. So, especially for free, because the financials involved to replace them free are even if you're the richest, it's still a lot and might be impossible to do. So, yeah, they got.
do you
they
guys
got to
believe
do-
this is the last dance season? Honestly,
No, I think all three sign.
No.
I think
Me
all three
or
personally,
sign.
as in last dance of us challenging.
I think all
No.
three players leave at the moment.
I know.
Okay,
I don't.
let's assume Callum, don't answer this one specifically. Let's assume we win the league this season. Let's assume, for the sake of argument, we win the league this season. do you think that we can? When's the next year you see us winning the league after?
If we keep all three the following season.
If we keep all three,
I'd say the next year.
Because I don't think Man City's transfers this January have gone shit. They're bad.
I agree, Jamie. I don't think they've addressed the big problem.
I don't. At this moment in time, I'm not looking at their new two centre backs and going, "Oh, they're back now." Mamouche, I think he's going to be a good signing. I think.
So if one leaves, then what?
I think Mamouche is a bit overrated, personally.
I think he's going to be good for City. I don't think he's like.
I don't see how he fits in with the way Pep wants to play.
Yeah, but forget City. Just on us specifically. So you're saying if all three of you agree, if all three stay next season, we can win the league again.
Providing Arsenal don't get Isak. If they get Isak, we've got major problems.
I think.
Okay. So then what if one leaves?
I still think you can do it next year.
Depends what one. Depends what one.
You're actually crazy.
How is it crazy?
Yeah, but all three are match winners, regardless which one.
No,
I think
there's different levels of importance, though.
Do I think Liverpool could still?
Okay, let's say Van Dijk.
Van Dijk.
If Van Dijk goes, yeah, no, it's done. But
okay, Salah leaves.
Salah,
real trouble.
Yeah, if Salah leaves, I don't think we can win the league.
I think the only one
massive step up, which
you've got a better chance of winning it if Virgil stays.
Yeah, the only one we can afford to leave.
I disagree with that.
The only one we can afford to leave is Trent, in my opinion.
Yes, I agree with that. That's what I was about to say. I think the only one like that I think
you could manage Trent going and still win the league. The other two are a lot harder to manage.
Yeah.
Virgil's
our best player. I know Mo's here, but I literally don't think anyone for any of us does anything without Virgil playing on the football pitch.
I think Virgil's our most important. I know it's going to sound like a bit of an oxymoron. I think Virgil's the most important, but I think Salah's our best player.
Mm-hmm.
Does Salah do what he's doing?
Both personally this season only. Yeah. This is the only season where I say Salah
would do. I could say Salah will perform at the level regardless if Van Dijk's there or not because I've seen it before. When we had Reece Williams in that flip, Salah was still putting up the ridiculous numbers.
This is the first season I will ever say he's the best and most important because I think he's proven it this year. But here's the thing, though.
Van Dijk out this team now. I can see Jamie's point. Virgil van Dijk in that defense makes everyone else better.
Tom, I've seen it. I've seen Alisson in goal with no Virgil. We're not the same.
Van Dijk's presence.
Here's the thing. I think one guy is 10 out of 10 importance. The other guy is 9.5 out of 10 importance. So it's not we're just splitting here.
I think they're both as important as each other for different reasons.
Yeah.
You can say 10 out of 10 importance for both, actually. I don't even mind that, to be honest with you. Because it's impossible to replace. Okay, here's the thing. Objectively, the Van Dijk replacement is Saliba. Never going to happen. So let's
I don't think Saliba's that good.
I think he's Bastoni.
I think Saliba this season has been found out a little bit personally.
He's not been the same Saliba he was last season. Gabriel's been better than him this season.
I don't think I could put Saliba as the Van Dijk replacement because he's not as dominant as Van Dijk in the air.
So he can't even
but I'm saying they're unattainable. They're unattainable.
The problem is that there is no Van Dijk replacement. Yeah. There isn't a guy who I can buy.
And there is no Salah replacement as well that's attainable. That's the issue.
Yeah, and that's why them two need to sign. Yeah.
Yes, and that's why these two need to sign exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
And when you sign them up, you then go and look for their replacements.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you guys a question now. I'm going to give Jamie's crazy scenario.
Go for it.
Trent stays, Salah and Van Dijk leaves. When do we win the league again?
Hold on, say that again, sorry.
Okay, Trent stays, Van Dijk and Salah leaves. When do we win the league again?
Minimum
about
4 years. Minimum
5-6 years.
Minimum 4.
I fucking love Callum, man. But just said, fuck this. 5-6 years, we're gonna be top four FC. You get me? Let's go.
Yeah, I genuinely do think so. I'll be devastated if that happens.
It'd be at least 4 because, and that's best case scenario. The guys you buy to replace Van Dijk and Salah hit the ground on.
Do you know what? Right, I'm gonna go mad here. Right,
here we go.
Well, like the last one wasn't.
Yeah.
What did I say mad earlier?
The £50 on the bed comment, bro.
Yeah, that's a legendary comment. I don't know what Liverpool look like yet without Slot's players and how we play. So in another year's time, with these players playing under Arne Slot, even if Virgil and Salah are missing, and they buy to what Slot wants and gets them playing like, I'll have to wait on it to see. Look, I went early this summer. I literally said in the summer Liverpool go win the league, and everyone looked at me like I was like a weirdo because I trust the players that we got, and I believe in these players. They're better at what people give them credit for. I just want to see what Slot can do with his players, to be honest, because I believe in Arne Slot. I think he's an extremely talented coach with good tactical ability, and he has been proven that he can change games on very quickly with his tactical brilliance. So with these players in, he might play the game a little bit differently, because I think this is how good Slot is. He's playing with other people's toys at the moment, but making it work. But it can't be 100% working because they're not his toys. You get his toys in, he's got 100%. He can make it work. So yeah. I'd have to wait to see that happens. In hindsight, like right now, you go, right, it's a disaster because they're leaving. How we go cope?
But realistically, because we know how the club operates, I'm going to give you a realistic scenario. Let's say Van Dijk and Salah leaves. Realistically, I think we probably get maybe Kudus and let's say Hato. That's realistic for me. I'm not even saying anything mad.
That could still challenge, if you ask me. I don't see, because I look at it differently to everyone else, maybe. I don't think Arsenal are as great as everyone makes them out to be, personally. Just me.
Right? I do think that if Arsenal miss out on the title this year, I think there's a good chance that club implodes on itself.
Yeah, I don't think people like Saliba and all that will just go wait around for Mikel Arteta to do anything at that club. Man City, all depends what they're going to do in the transfer market and, how they keep going forward. Chelsea, you've got to have to worry about, but, they've still not got it right at the moment in time. How long do we keep saying Chelsea are eventually going to turn up? We can keep... we haven't bought anyone. We haven't bought anybody. We're still better. We're clear of Chelsea. So when are they going to turn up? We can't tell. Man United are Man United.
I don't think we have to worry about United challenging for a team.
I don't think there's going to be a massive drop. I really don't. I really don't, because the rest of the league, I don't believe.
The thing is, I've given two realistic, I've given two genuine realistic signings that I think we could get to replace both of those two. But I still think there's levels to this game type thing, where I understand where Jamie's coming from, but Van Dijk has won us games and moments. Salah has won us games and moments. And I don't think that Kudus and a Hato or whoever it is, even if let's say it's there's no need for examples. You get it. Typical FSG signings, whatever it is, young, 25, 26, 24-year-old, 23-year-old players. I don't think we challenge straight away, to be honest with you. I think we might
drop off that much, though.
We might become a better cup competition team.
Yeah, I
don't know. I can become a better competition team when we're already the best.
Yeah, I don't even think we replace Salah with a light-to-light sort of player. I think Slot will go for I think Slot will change the way we play. This is what I'm trying to think.
Oh, you think he goes for a striker?
I think he changes the way we play, and he goes for the striker, the number 9, as the goal scorer. He gets rid of Donkey. He goes back to Shrek World, and then you go. He got Gakpo and Diaz over if Diaz stays as his left wingers. I think he will go in the market and look for a right winger that will support the main striker. And then you still got your core midfielders in Gravenberches and McAllisters. And if you add another one to that, I don't think we would drop off, massively. I really don't. And I think we could still compete. It all depends we haven't seen it yet.
It does depend on a lot of things. The only issue is it's two cornerstones. That's the only thing. I can't deny what Jamie's saying, because if we go do a madness and sign Rodrigo and Bastoni, hell yeah, we're going to challenge. There's 100 different scenarios. Exactly what he said could happen as well. We could get rid of the whole our wingers being the goal scorers.
Sell Jota and Darwin, yeah? So Jota and Darwin gets you about what, 80 million? Yeah, combined fees. Go and get Isaac. Go and get yourself a right. Just put it out there. So 80 million. You go to Newcastle and go, look, he's only worth 80 million. You do it. Let Michael Edwards do his thing. You get him for 80 million. Yeah. You get a right winger that is going to supply Isaac. and then I don't think you drop off that much. You know,
You
it
could.
depends.
I hear you. I
Depends
hear.
how clever-
No, I hear.
depends how clever
You
are.
present a very
Yeah.
fair argument. I can't even. You're presenting a very fair argument. The only issue is it's just the fact that they're world class now, which I think is very difficult to like replace at this moment in time.
Exactly.
But as you said, in terms of change, I actually tend to agree with Jamie. I think like whenever Salah moves on, whether it's at the end of the season or whenever he does, I think eventually we're gonna go to the striker scoring the goals thing. And I actually have an unpopular opinion. I think Slot goes for his guy,
Jimenez.
Santiago Jimenez.
No,
That's
No.
what I'm calling.
no.
I don't think
I'm
so.
calling it.
No.
I'm calling
No.
it from now. Liverpool
No.
signed Santiago Jimenez. Mark it down.
Whoever's in the chat.
As a
scream
matter of
report
fact,
this
I take
shit.
this a step further. I can see Liverpool signing Santiago Jimenez anyway this summer.
No,
I think we do buy a striker this summer. By the
If
way.
he comes
Yes.
in the backup, I won't have a problem. But not as the main striker.
By the way,
do.
that is the most
Santiago
sensible
Jimenez.
I've been in a
Fucking
long
hell.
time.
Yes. No. Jamie broke it down. I can't lie to you. He broke it down in a very correct way because we could just change this whole winger thing and just get a striker who scores goals. It's not impossible at all. It's not possible at all. Guys, it's all about the money. Contracts have been offered. Yeah, but here's the thing, Callum.
I don't believe they have. I don't believe any contract's been offered.
Even if your logic is the contracts have been offered, it doesn't mean that it's a correct thing because none of them have signed. So maybe they haven't gotten the money that they want, as an example.
Yeah. I don't think we'll go offer a contract till we know they go accept it.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll go disrespect them by lowballing them. That'd just be mad. I just, if we can you imagine going to Virgil and going, right, you're only on 220 a week. You're the best defender in the world. Is 180. Do you imagine the disrespect? He would go, no, you're not about this life, man. I'm leaving.
That would actually be crazy.
So that's why I don't believe anything's been offered yet. Yeah.
I agree with Jamie. Anyway, guys, listen, this was a very fun show. You get me? Make sure you guys are slapping the like button.
Santiago Jimenez. You want to sign a Feyenoord striker?
Yes. You realize
No.
Suarez played for Ajax and Groningen?
This is Luis Suarez, but on about a man who scored 50 goals in 49 games.
Listen,
Santiago
Luis
Jimenez
Santiago.
is nowhere near that.
Luis Santiago. Similar names. Let's go.
No.
Let's go.
If I'm having to buy a striker from outside the top 5 leagues, you go for Gyökeres anyway.
All 3 leave or only 1 renew. I'd say Van Dijk.
I'd say Trent. I think Trent does renew.
I think Trent is gone. I'll be honest.
I think Trent's the most likely to renew.
I think Trent's the most likely to go.
No, apparently so.
I'm just sick of
Apparently,
this
according to
fucking
Real
talk.
Madrid,
Honestly, I'm sick of
according to Dave's
sick of
reports, that Real Madrid have given up on Trent now and they're going all in on Kimmich.
Big up Toka as well for sending a super chat. I know you spend it all on like the animes and stuff. Appreciate you, Toka. Big up to you, man. Big up to you. Anyway, big up to every single one of you guys. Make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're yet to do so. Go subscribe to the Sanderson Show, to Kopish. Go subscribe to Jamie Phillips Football Chats. Go subscribe to Tom Little with the One and the Matt One Show. They're all in the description. So go subscribe and show every single one of these guys love, just like you show me. Like this video and subscribe. I'm going to be back, inshallah, at 9 later. I've got Flawless on, Arsenal Martin, TJ, and Chelsea Ahmed on. We're going to do a Premier League stream as well, so we have you covered with entertainment. This stream is going to take you over to the Football Terrace. You get me, with Straight Facts with Dan Potts and LB. Spam 115 in the chat, just so we can see LB, the ginger fraud. You get me? His face turned red and stuff. So, yeah. Appreciate all of you guys, man. Appreciate you all. Big up to you, Toka. You know I love you, bro. Big up to you. Listen, we're known as hater leaders. You get me? Let's go. Let's go. My life was living hell last week, and then he just went back to factory settings.
When he starts
anyway.
When he starts his shit,
He starts the same shit again. He's the same bullshit again. You get me? Yallah, see you guys back, man. Peace out. Peace out. Love, love, love.